there's a specific kind of torture that multi-interest people experience when they try to choose a career. You love photography, but you're also fascinated by coding, and you can't stop thinking about starting a business. Oh, and you write poetry on weekends. Everyone tells you the same thing. Pick one. Specialize. Commit. But what if everything you've been told about choosing a career is completely wrong? What if there's a way to honor all your interests without feeling scattered, without apologizing, without choosing? Today I'm going to show you 3 career paths specifically designed for people like you, and how to choose the one that fits. Let me tell you about Sarah, 25 years old, art degree, but also taught herself coding, started a small jewelry business, and wrote a blog about psychology. Her parents told her to get a real job. Career counselors said she lacked focus. LinkedIn kept recommending she specialize. So she tried. She got a job as a graphic designer. One thing, one focus, just like they said. Within 6 months, she was miserable, not because graphic design was bad, but because it was only one thing. That's when Sarah realized something important. The problem wasn't her lack of focus. The problem was that she was trying to fit into a career model built for a different type of person. Here's what most people don't know. About 27% of people have what researchers call a multipotentialite personality. That means you have multiple interests and creative pursuits. You get excited about many different things, and you can't imagine doing just one thing for the rest of your life. Throughout history, some of the most successful people were multipotentialites. Leonardo da Vinci, artist and scientist and engineer. Steve Jobs, technology and design and calligraphy and business. Elon Musk, physics and engineering and business and manufacturing. But then something changed. The Industrial Revolution happened, and suddenly, the world needed specialists. People who could do one thing very well, over and over. That's where all the career advice comes from. Pick one major, choose one profession, climb one ladder. It made sense for that time, but we don't live in that world anymore. The internet exists. Technology changes every 6 months. Jobs that didn't exist 5 years ago are everywhere. And the people who are thriving, the ones building businesses, creating impact, living fulfilled lives, many of them are multipotentialites who found the right framework. So let me show you the 3 paths that actually work for multi-interest people. Path number 1, the slash career. This is when you actively pursue multiple professions at the same time. You might be a writer/graphic designer, or a nurse/yoga instructor, or a software developer/musician/entrepreneur. I know someone named Marcia. She teaches yoga 3 mornings a week and works as a software consultant. The rest of the time, both careers, both meaningful, both contributing to her life. The advantage? Multiple income streams. If one slows down, you have others, and you never get bored because you're constantly switching between interests. The challenge? You need excellent time management, and you'll probably work more hours than someone with one job, at least in the beginning. This path works best if you're someone who gets energy from variety, if switching between different types of work feels refreshing, not exhausting. In fact, this is becoming more common. It's called a portfolio career, and the future of work is moving in this direction. The key is to be strategic. Don't just randomly do everything. Choose 2 to 4 core professional identities that complement each other. For example, if you're a writer and a web designer, those skills reinforce each other. You can build websites for writers or write content for design agencies. The combinations create unique value. What doesn't work? Being an accountant and a dance instructor and a real estate agent with zero connection between them. That's just scattered, not strategic. So path 1, the slash career, works if you love variety, have good time management, and can find complementary combinations of your interests that create unique value in the market. Path number 2. The Renaissance business. This is when you create one business or one career that allows you to use all of your interests. I'll give you an example. James loved photography and writing and teaching and technology. Instead of choosing one, he created an online platform where he teaches photography through written tutorials and video courses, using his tech skills to build the website. One business for interests, all integrated, all necessary, all fulfilled. This is how most successful content creators work. They write and speak and create videos and build communities and maybe sell products, all under one brand, one business, many interests. Think about Steve Jobs. He didn't choose between technology and design. He created a company where both were essential, where you couldn't have one without the other. You could do the same. Love fitness and psychology? Create a wellness coaching business that uses both. Love technology and education? Build an ed tech platform. The advantage of this path? You create something that nobody else can copy because it's based on your unique combination of interests and skills. The challenge? You have to build it yourself. This usually means starting a business or creating a personal brand, which takes time and carries risk. This path works best if you're entrepreneurial, if you can see how your interests connect and you're willing to build something from scratch. It also requires patience. Your first year might not look like much, but in 5 years, you could have something truly remarkable that uses everything you love. The key is finding the through line. What connects your interests? What problem do they solve? When combined, who needs exactly that combination of skills? So path 2. The Renaissance business works if you're entrepreneurial, can see connections between your interests, and you're willing to invest time and energy into building something that didn't exist before, something that needs all of you. But what if neither of these paths sounds right? What if you don't want multiple jobs at once and you're not ready to start a business? There's a third path that might be perfect. Path number 3. The serial specialist. This is when you dive deep into one interest for a period of time, then move to the next. Meet Maya. She spent 5 years as a marine biologist, then 3 years as a science writer, then moved into environmental policy. Each phase, she went deep, became genuinely skilled. Then when she felt complete, she moved to the next interest, taking what she learned with her. The beautiful thing? Each interest informed the next. Her biology knowledge made her science writing better. Her writing skills made her more effective in policy. This isn't new. Benjamin Franklin started as a printer, became a writer, then a scientist, then a diplomat. Different chapters, all valuable. This path gives you permission to scratch the itch of each interest without doing everything at the same time. The advantage? You get to experience real mastery in each area, not just surface dabbling. You actually become legitimately skilled before moving on. And here's the thing. The average person changes careers 5 to 7 times in their lifetime. You're just doing it more intentionally. The challenge? Other people won't understand. On paper, your resume looks scattered. People will question your commitment, your focus. But here's how you reframe it. You're not scattered. You're a specialist in finding connections between different fields. You're building a unique knowledge base that creates value nobody else can provide. Remember the T-shaped person? Deep in one area, broad everywhere else. You're becoming M-shaped, deep in multiple areas, with each phase adding another peak of expertise. This path works best if you're someone who gets deeply obsessed with new interests, but knows that obsession will eventually run its course, and that's okay. The key is giving each interest enough time, 3 to 7 years usually, not 3 months, enough to actually develop real expertise and make an impact. So path 3, the serial specialist, works if you love going deep, but know you'll eventually want something new. If you can commit to multi-year phases and you're comfortable with a non-linear career path that builds expertise over time across different domains. So now you know the 3 paths, but how do you choose which one is right for you? Ask yourself this: does switching between different types of work give you energy or drain it? If it energizes you, consider the /career.